Aerobic respiration is the process in which cells are going to take some glucose molecules, and what they're going to do is they're going to release energy from these, so break them down. So we're talking about a breakdown reaction, release energy, and this is going to be used to synthesize ATP to create usable energy for the cell. So there's a reaction which kind of defines or summarizes what occurs in aerobic respiration from start to finish. So we're going to see C6H12O6, which is glucose, in the presence of 6 oxygens, be turned into or broken down into 6 carbon dioxide molecules, plus 6 water molecules, and then some free energy is going to be released. So aerobic respiration is taking glucose in the presence of oxygen and breaking it down into some carbon dioxide and water, and releasing energy which is stored in those bonds within the glucose molecule. So what's going to be able to happen is this energy can then be invested into ADP and P and reform the bond between the adenosine diphosphate and a phosphate group and recreate ATP molecules, which are going to be able to be used within the cell as a source of energy, readily available energy. So there's a couple of steps in aerobic respiration which is going to go towards releasing the maximum amount of energy from this reaction. So first off, we start off with a process called glycolysis. Let me try that again. Glycolysis. Let me try that one more time and I'll see if I can spell it right. Glycolysis. There we go. And glycolysis is going to occur in the cytoplasm. So this is one part of releasing the energy through this process of aerobic respiration from glucose. So the equation is just a summary of what we're starting off with. So our reactants, and then what our products are. So glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm, and this is going to start releasing energy from that glucose molecule. Now we move over to the mitochondria. Hence the picture over on the right hand side of our mitochondria here. This is where the majority of energy is going to be released, hence why we call mitochondria the powerhouse of the cell, or kind of the energy factory of the cell. So in the mitochondria we have 2 processes which occur. One is called the citric acid cycle, and the second is called the electron transport chain. And these 2 processes in the mitochondria are going to work towards releasing the maximum amount of energy possible from that glucose molecule, so that we can then restore ATP molecules from ADP and P. So in the presence of oxygen, that is how organisms can aerobically respire.